What's up, guys? I am here with Mr. Tom Frantzis again, where he is going to give us a bit of an exclusive look into how he makes live shows, also in the concept of how he presents his music to the world, and whether the concept of inspiration actually comes out in the execution of how he planned it. Do you think you can share with us exactly what goes down when you do plan a live show or a showcase of your tunes, or how that all comes together?
Yeah, well, first of all, it starts with the music, so you gotta have at least like an hour worth of material to perform. But the thing is, we have a pop act, and pop music, basically the live show has to really sound. The music really has to sound like the record. So I have a bunch of musicians just to fill every little space up, because we use a lot of instruments in the productions, in the final songs. So first of all, you need the musicians, of course, you need the music, and then it's just giving everyone the parts that they have to play. But after rehearsing the music, of course, there's the whole show aspect. So because we sound like the record, or we of course everything is live and the vocals are live and the drums are live, but because it really sounds like the record, we have to add some other elements that bring out the show, that give a real performance, and we do that with a synchronized light show. So everything you hear in the music has to be, every little detail has to be shown in some kind of change in lights, and yeah, we work really hard on that to program every little aspect of that. It takes a long time, but once it's done, and you can just play your show, and it will sound and look great.
And would you say there's been a shift in doing more like live streams or anything like that instead of the live shows? Have you done anything like that?
Well, because of the pandemic, of course, we've done a few live streams. It's the only thing we can still do. All the concert halls are closed, so there's no possible way to get our music to or our live music to listeners if we're not doing it with a live stream. So there are a few, we've done a few where we had actually bookings for concerts in concert halls, and they couldn't get any crowd anymore in the hall, so they actually put cameras and they recorded it, and they sold those. The people that got tickets just got a live streaming instead.
Did you used to get like feedback from the crowd from your songs? Is that kind of an aim with pop music, or not really?
To get what exactly?
Like your vision of your music and how people receive it. Like, do you get feedback from crowds usually when you do live performances?
Well, that's the dream. There are always a few fans in the front that know the words to the songs, that sing them. Most of them are friends. The dream is to have a whole crowd sing the songs that I feel, because they're about my life, and if it touches like someone in the crowd, and they just had that same feeling once, and I could help them with that song, that is the true goal of why I write music. So if I'm sure I would like break down and cry if there was like a whole crowd singing If You Were Here, for example, because that is just the dream. It hasn't happened yet. There are some parts that the crowd does sing along.
Do you feel like your message gets across the way you intended?
I don't know. I don't think so. And that is because for me, for example, if I listen to something on the radio, it takes a while before I really try to listen to the lyrics. I really have to like a song before I really tend to try to understand what it's about, and I don't think it's something that we do instantly. So you really have to have some kind of if you want to get strangers to understand the song, and not people that are not at all a fan, I think you really have to get a hit before people really try to listen to what the song is about. I think you have to listen to it a few times, really take your time, because in Belgium, because English is not our native language, I think they listen more to the vibe and to the concept of the song without really going deep into the lyrics. But that is just a Belgian thing, I think.
That makes perfect sense, especially if most of your fans are Belgium.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing all of that. I think a lot of people don't actually know what goes into live shows or what goes into the actual end result when you do hit the music with the streets or your show. So yeah, thank you so much for that insight, and I'm excited to see more of your live shows.
Yeah, there's a lot of more work than people think it is. And yeah, when we can actually give any more live shows, you're very welcome to come have a look.
Cool, thank you.